Chapter 3, Room 326, 1998. In Room 326, the Rochester Hotel, Sebastian had been waiting patiently, watching TV, eating room service, and taking baths and showers in what he considered to be the most extravagant bathroom he had ever had access to. He was still completely unaware of what was going to happen next, though after a lifetime on the streets he was in no particular rush to find out either. To be honest, he was overjoyed to have been finally able to have a good life moment. As he was quite literally lost in those thoughts, there was a knock at the door. "Come in," answered Sebastian, looking at the new watch he had bought himself. It was 12 o'clock on the dot. The door opened and the same man from 2 days ago entered. "How are you, young man?" he asked, confidently striding into the room after pushing the door closed behind him and taking a seat. "I'm very good, thank you. That bet was out of this world," replied Sebastian. "Excellent, so you won then?" questioned the fairy godmother of a stranger. "Yes, I did, £5,000 just as you said," replied Sebastian. He was still ecstatic at his good fortune. "Well, don't worry, kid, there will be plenty more of that. But it will mean you have some traveling to do. We don't want to raise anyone's suspicions. But at least you'll be able to afford it now, hey?" "What do you mean?" questioned Sebastian. How could the stranger be so confident about Sebastian's future, and how come he hadn't asked for the money back, or at least his share of the winnings? "Don't worry, I don't want any of the winnings, kid," offered the stranger, as if he could read Sebastian's thoughts. "The bets I'll give you will mean you will have to travel to bookies all over London so you can place bets and not raise suspicions, as each and every one will be a winner." The stranger smiled as if he knew how all this was going to pan out, like he'd already read the script. Sebastian stared into space as he processed the information. The stranger continued to simply sit there looking at him. The room was so quiet you could have heard a pin drop, which made the knock at the wall more of a thunderclap. They both looked at it unconsciously before turning back at each other. The stranger broke the silence. "I can see you are having trouble understanding all this, so let me first tell you a story,"